How's it going, everyone? Welcome back with another video today. We're out in the garage right now, and I want to kind of give you guys a rundown of the four-wheeler situation we got going on here. As you guys know, I got 2007 Arctic Cat 700 EFI, and the only thing I use it for is plowing snow. But since I bought the thing, it's been a little over a year and a half ago now. That's all I use it for, is plowing snow. And I've stuck a lot of money into it. I've replaced tires, which were really expensive, and batteries and headlights, and I put a light bar on it and replaced an axle, and I Herculine the front and back racks and the side panels and the footrests and stuff like that. Done quite a bit of work to it anyhow. And it still, over the summer, had an issue with it draining the battery. Here, I'll turn you guys around so you can look at it while I talk. So, this is the machine anyhow that we're talking about. It'd drain the battery sometimes overnight. Sometimes it'd take a week, depending on how warm it was and stuff. I didn't start it a lot during the summer. I'd start it up all the time. And sometimes it'd start, sometimes it wouldn't. I'd have to put a battery charger on it when it wouldn't to get it started anyhow. But it shouldn't be like that because I have a brand new battery in it. Something somewhere along the line was draining power. And then again, I replaced the right rear axle last year, and the owner that I bought it from, he had replaced the same axle the year before, and there'd be a clicking noise when I turned the wheels. And it sounded like it was coming from the rear end again, but for some reason you'd hear it when you're turning. So I called the local place that replaced the axle the one time and kind of give them a rundown. They told me to bring it in, and they'd diagnose what's going on with it. And as far as the draining the battery issue, they found that the main wiring harness was melted at the end. The plug-in was melted, which is this cord here and this cord here and wherever that runs to. I'm no mechanic. It was melted on the end. Oh, plus I replaced the voltage regulator, and apparently that being melted caused the voltage regulator plug-in to melt, apparently, is what they told me. And that's probably what's draining the battery. And all summer long, I haven't had the light bar or the winch even wired up to the battery, just in case that was draining the battery, and it still was. So they had fixed the plug-ins on that, give me a used voltage regulator, and because the Arctic Cat ones were so backdated, it would take me forever to get one, they said. So they just gave me a used one, and they charged me $100 for that. But all the stuff that they did was $314 just for the electrical stuff. And then it got to the axles, and said that both of the axles in the back end here is what's making the noises. So he said that the axles aren't bad, that the technician, he had many conversations with Arctic Cat over the years about these axles, and for some reason they just make noise like that. And he said that they shouldn't make noise like that, but sometimes they do, and he said he's never had one come in and fail. So he said that he would recommend just going with it, and chances are it's not going to fail, that it's just something that they do with this year of Arctic Cat for some reason. Anyhow, so I opted to not do that because the whole bill would have been around $900 with the electrical and the axles. So that's kind of the scoop on that. And then yesterday what is today? Today's Monday. So it was Saturday morning, the day after I got it back from the shop. I come out here and I start it up, and it starts up pretty good. And I turned it off after just a few seconds because I was doing something. I went to start it back up, and it wouldn't start. And then it was flashing volt on the screen. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe they didn't have the battery completely charged. Like they would just turned it on and seen that it was charging or whatever, and maybe they started up the day after and it started for them, but maybe they didn't give it enough time to actually charge the battery, and it was weak to begin with when they got it, is my guess. So I'd let it run a few times. Anyhow, the one day I must have let the thing run for an hour just to get a good charge on the battery. And after I'd put it on the battery charger to start it, I let it run, so it seems like it started good since then. I haven't started it since last night about, I don't know, it must have been around 7 or 8 o'clock last night. I didn't let it run very long last night either. I just took it out on the street, went down the street, came back like 2 blocks, and so we'll check it out here, see if it starts. Start up just fine. So you guys check out the new headlights and the light bar. So that's kind of the scoop on the four-wheeler anyways. It seems like it's okay right now. If I called them on Saturday too, and they said to call back on Monday when there's a technician, but I haven't called them today. I might wait until see if it ends up draining on its own here again. It's been pretty cold here at night, so it's actually pretty good that it is starting. I'd bet money that it wouldn't start if I hadn't taken it to them and they fixed those issues. Like I said, it's been down into the 20s and low 30s every night here for like the last, I don't know, 4 days in a row. So that's a pretty good test, I guess, to me. If I have to throw it on the charger over the winter, that's not so bad. But another issue, we're out to my friend's son's birthday party the other day, and he's got 2 Polaris Ranger 900s, and the one just sitting in the garage he isn't using. He bought another one just like it, but he's using the one because it's got the actual doors on it. And so he's been using that one anyways, and the one is just sitting in the garage. And I told him, oh, why didn't you just send that home with me? You just got stuff sitting on it, you know, as a joke. And he talked before like his wife didn't want to sell it. But, I mean, what good is it to anybody if it's just sitting in the garage? You're not using it, you know? So you got to think about selling it at that point. And I was kind of just joking. He made it sound like he'd be interested in selling it. He'd have to talk to his wife. So I'm thinking about selling this four-wheeler and buying that Ranger from him, depending on what they work out between themselves. Yeah, and then I'd use, you know, money from this to put towards the Ranger and stuff like that anyhow. So that's the thing we're kind of debating on now is what, well, if they proceed to sell it to me, what am I going to sell this for? I'll turn you guys around here again, kind of give you guys another look. Got brand new tires on here. These are Quad Boss Pros. They don't even have 100 miles on it, I guarantee you that. And like I said, I just use this thing for plowing snow. This is a homemade rack on the back that will go with it. I don't have the pin in there right now to hold it in place. I just set that in there for pictures in case I do post it online for sale. Goes up to this caution light up here. That back rack there, the whole thing probably weighs 40-45 pounds, I bet. And then inside the rack here, it is made to hold 2 kitty litter buckets, which I have. You can see one back there in front of my wife's vehicle. 2 kitty litter buckets full of sand. I put in there for extra traction sometimes. So yeah, quite a bit more weight there. You guys know I've Herculined the front and back racks, the whole footrest area, these black side panels here. It's got a new battery. I've repainted the rims, just flat black. Got the light bar, new headlights. These things are expensive, like 80 bucks a piece. Got the winch, comes with a plow, which you guys know. You guys have seen the plow for it before. Tilts back and forth, connects to the winch. So yeah, that is my dilemma anyways. If you guys could comment down below, let me know what you guys think about me selling this and possibly getting a side-by-side. Let me know if you guys know anything about the Polaris Ranger 900s. And let me know what you guys think I should sell this thing for if I do sell it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you guys could leave me a like on the video, a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel out a ton. Comment down below what you guys think. and we'll see you guys next time.